All right, folks, what's going on? It's your man Jay. I think I got this live thing going on right. What is the deal? Here we are. Yeah, we live. All right, so just wanted to kick it for a little bit and hang out with you guys. Shout out to everybody that's relaxing on this Monday night. I was getting ready to shoot a video. What's going on, Malik? I was getting ready to shoot a video, and I thought, man, I done shot 3 videos today. I'm getting ready to just do a quick live stream and chat with everybody like that. Just for a minute, just for a hot minute. Trying to get used to this new desk. I got the new desk, and I'm gonna push out that video probably later tonight or tomorrow or something like that. I don't know. I got a couple of videos that's getting ready to drop tonight. So I want to talk about the Galaxy Note 8 and the Galaxy Note 9 pre-orders. And now I'm going to do mine. I'm trying to I'm doing something here. I'm trying to work something out to decide whether or not I want to get rid of my Note 8 or not and just do like a trade-in or whatever. But I want to get the chat open right now. So what's going on, everybody? Shout out to everybody that's able to pop in real quick. Won't take up too much of your time. I know you guys are probably tired from work. You know, working all night. Yeah, I mean, if you consider this work, I don't consider it work, but I consider it fun. But I'm sorry if there's a little bit of I'm trying out a new position here for this live stream. So, Galaxy Note 9. Yes, I've already ordered. But here's what I did, man. How'd you guys do your pre-order? Did you trade in a device for those that actually ordered? Are you going to just keep your Galaxy Note 8 and use the Note 9 too? But here's what I decided to do. First of all, I want to shout out the replay crew, the download crew. Download crew from my podcast. The replay crew. I'm so used to doing it on my podcast. The replay crew. Shout out to the replay crew. You know what I'm saying? The guys is watching it on point right now. So watching the rerun of the live stream. Shout out to you guys, man. But here's what I decided to do with my Galaxy Note 9 order. So I got the 512, right? And it's an expensive phone. So here's what I decided to do. I decided to just go ahead and what's going on? I see everybody popping in. Here's what I opted to do, which was there go my man Tim in the Tech Reviews, man. I ain't seen you in a minute, dude. You've been hiding out. I still want that name though. You got to let me get a piece of that name. Oh, you want? Oh, check you out. I see a few. You just dropped it a few minutes ago. That's why I didn't even see that. Tim in the Tech Review. Shout out to Tim in the Tech. He just dropped the Galaxy Note 9 hands-on video. Wow. He just dropped that like 10 minutes ago. That's what's up. I see you. I see you. You just dropped that joint about 10 minutes ago. Okay. Yeah. I'll see you back. Okay. Yeah. I know about them surgeries, man. Ooh, boy, do I ever. So, what's going on, everybody who's able to join in? Hey, I appreciate that, man. So comments like that, like, oh, Jay, I'm waiting on your review before I go out and copy. You know, I appreciate it, but if you take some notes from when I do the reviews, I appreciate that too, man. But the Galaxy Note 9 is gonna be hot, man. I mean, I dropped my Galaxy Note 8 today, but only the white stone dome cracked on that corner right there. You can see it right there. You can see that little crack right there. Right there. See that little crack? The white stone dome did its thing. So shout out to White Stone Dome for holding up my phone. But what I decided to do was I was like, man, I think I'm probably gonna go ahead and trade this one in and grab because I went with the 512, so it's like $1,500 almost. So I decided to just go ahead and take that $400 that they're offering for this. Mine is obviously in brand new condition. Nothing's wrong with it. I'm gonna look at some of these comments. Best option you should have gone. It's getting. You should get the case first. I have so many cases for the Galaxy Note. I have white stone domes for the Galaxy Note 9. I have a boatload of cases for the Galaxy Note 9. So cases, I don't know if you're talking about for this phone or not, but I got it in a case, and screen protector is holding up good. So anyway, I'll tell you about my order. First of all, did anybody pre-order in this stream? Pre-order the Galaxy Note 9. Anybody pre-order it? I'm with T-Mobile, but I order from Samsung directly. I don't buy phones on T-Mobile. I just buy them directly from. Hey, there go Grant, y'all. Grant D Glaze is in here. The stream is going really fast for me, man, so I can't really keep up with the people jumping. I just happen to look over and see Grant and D Glaze. But anybody pre-ordered? Okay, so 10 Minute Tech, we know you pre-ordered because you just dropped the video like 10 minutes ago. Yeah, unlocked. Yes, Huba D is here. I ordered the unlocked one. Yeah. Shout out to Stephen Holmes. I appreciate that. My name is John, and I approved that message from Stephen. Hey, but yeah, man, I got those free headphones that I would never probably use because I have 2 pair of these. These are brand new in the box, though. What you know about those? What you know about these? Anybody know about these right here? I got 2 pair of these. I used one, and I left the other one brand new in the box. I just had it sitting there on my desk. Maybe I'll get those away. I don't know. I have multiple carriers. I was with Cricket for a long time and Verizon for a long time, and I wasn't with AT&T very long. Only reason I closed the Cricket account is just kind of sitting for a little bit, and I got something coming in from T-Mobile to help my T-Mobile service, so I have that video up tomorrow or Wednesday, whenever the stuff comes in. But yeah, so so if you're asking how good these, man, Ghost Tech, bro. What you know about these joints right here? I mean, they cost a little bit of money, but it's totally worth it, man. I got my other ones over there because I use them a lot. But so my Note 9, if you guys pre-ordered the Note 9, here's what I did. So I went into my order, right? And I opted to trade in my Galaxy Note 8. And I have 15 days to turn it in. Now, I've never done a trade-in like that. I've always keep everything, or I just sell it off. So what I decided to do, since I wanted the 512, if I wasn't getting the 512, I wouldn't trade it in because the other one is $999. So I don't want to let it go, but I might have to let it go because I don't know that I would need them both. I'll do some comparisons before I turn it in if I decide to turn it in. But I decided to go ahead and just put it as a trade-in. So I got my Galaxy Note 9 for $849. So, and I think that's a better deal. You know what I mean? I know it's still expensive, but instead of paying $1249, I'm paying $849. So I got the $400 off for the Galaxy Note 8. And if I decide to keep my Galaxy Note 8, I just have to end up they're gonna charge my card again. You know what I'm saying, for the difference. That's what you agree to when you do that. So, what are your thoughts about the Note line being synced with the Galaxy line? I don't really have. I mean, I don't know. But let's see something. I don't know about syncing them together or whatever. I don't know, man. I'm just because I don't follow too much of that too much. I just kind of use the phones and for my personal use. I just happen to be doing tech reviews because I like tech. But I don't really focus too much on that. If it starts to impact me directly, then I'll probably start pushing forward with it. But I'm okay with it. I don't have a problem with it right now, I guess. I don't have a problem with it too much. That's UPS blowing me up. That's my thing from T-Mobile for my internet. Is the trolls here? Are the trolls here? I can't even really. I just saw one person saying something, so I just removed that junk. But I made a video on why you should buy the Galaxy Note 9, where I think will be reasons to upgrade, and I also made a video on reasons not to upgrade. So the 512 is LaShawn. Yo, there goes LaShawn right there. The 512 is the way I decided to go, regardless of whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I just decided to go with the 512, and I opted to go ahead and give up my Galaxy Note 8. I wasn't going to give it up. I know in other videos I said, but when that, real talk, straight up. When it's time to pay for it, you can say whatever you want to say before you're paying for it. I just pre-ordered like a few minutes ago. Sorry guys. I just pre-ordered a few minutes ago, so it's easy for me to say something before I pre-order. But I just pre-ordered. Now I saw that final price. I was like, ugh, I can't do it. So I was like, you know what? I'll give up the Galaxy Note 8 to get the Galaxy Note 9. That's $400 off. So I got the Galaxy Note 9, 512 gigabyte version for $849. And I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I was, when I saw that price, man, I was like, ugh, man, I can't do it, man. You just swiping your card for that amount. I was tough before in some of the other videos, I was kind of tough. I was like, yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm going with this 512. I'm all over social media. Like, I'm going with this 512. I just went to my checkouts. Like, literally, I just ordered that right before I started this stream. I got to that checkout screen, was like, yo, man, that's like $1,400 and something dollars. So I opted to go ahead and just trade in. I was like, man, I can't do it, man. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just trade in and take the $400 for the Galaxy Note 8. And I got my 512, I think 512 gigabytes for $849. That's dope. Considering the Galaxy Note 9 is it's probably going to be a hot phone. And I don't need two of them, but if for some reason I change my mind and I don't want to give up my Galaxy Note 8 within that 2 weeks of getting my phone, they're gonna charge my card again for the difference, and I just have to bite the bullet. You know what I mean? Art dog, $849 for 5 sounds like a great deal to me. Yeah, I mean, Susan is here, y'all. Art dog too. What's up, Art dog? I just realized I read your comments. Christy is here. Susan, Susan, we know you ordered. You a Galaxy Note, you all over the Galaxy Note, you know what I mean? So, what Samsung really giving you for that price? You should Google it, man. Get on, it's not like the first time you've seen a Galaxy Note 9, So, get your Google on and go do your research on what the Galaxy Note 9, put them side by side, You sold yours on Swapper for $5. Oh, snap, you're right. I didn't think about dealing, here's the reason that I don't want to deal with, so I've sold on Swapper and I'm successful on Swapper because I sell it I keep it real, you know what I'm saying? However, I don't know if I want to deal with Swapper with something like this because I don't have time to let me get let's hide this person. Let's just hide this person. I don't have time to deal with people saying that it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It was something that it's not. I don't know, man. I just don't know. I don't want to deal with people saying, oh, it had a scratch on it, and I don't know. I don't got time for that, man. I don't got time for it. So I would prefer to just get rid of it. You know what I mean? They threw in free items. Was weird. It was nice. Never. Yeah, I mean the free items. So, man, maybe I'm doing it wrong. You know what I'm saying? I sold mine on Swapper for. Man, maybe I'm doing it wrong. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should sell it on Swapper. Yeah, maybe I should. But for now, I opted because I don't have to give it to them. They just tell you we're gonna charge your card again if you don't send us the phone. I don't like that fine print though. If we don't think it's up to standards, you got to pay us, and you don't get your phone back, and you only get $25. I don't know about that, man. So I'm kind of on the fence. You know what I mean? I don't know. So I might hold on to my Note 8 and do like you guys and sell it on Swap or whatever. But I really don't know what I want to do. But for now, I went ahead and took the trade-in price so I can get that $400 off. And then I'm just gonna go for there and make my choice. Yeah, Central Phone's rolling tight, man. It's good. So that's how I decided to do mine. I decided to go ahead and do the trade-in through Samsung, and then I got 2 weeks to send it in. So if I don't, Tech Valar is in. I see. Tech TV is in here. If I don't decide to give up my Note 8, they're just gonna charge my card again. That's it, and I'm okay with that. I know what I'm getting into. So this is what it is. I know, man, Madman. I should actually, to be honest, keep 100. I didn't even think to do that. I just was on the site and I was like, yo, yeah, I'll just go ahead and just take the trade. You know what I mean? What's going on, Eric? I see. You could do the payoff early with T-Mobile. Yeah, I bought it through Samsung. I don't buy phones through T-Mobile unless it's really low in price where I can cash out real quick, or if it's something like my Moto E5 Plus. That's a phone that I couldn't get for that color anywhere else in the band, so I bought it there. But that was only $225. But yeah, T-Mobile deal has $500 off. Yeah, but the T-Mobile deal, they're only offering like $280 for the Galaxy Note 8. They freaking crazy. Like, they're only offering $280 for the Galaxy Note 8. They're crazy. Even though that thing says $500 off, they're gonna go by the device that you're trading in. They're full of crap, man. They full of crap, man. And I don't want to deal with T-Mobile or stuff like that. I don't want to do these freaking credits and all that stuff. I don't want to mess with that. I don't want to mess with it. There's a lot of childish people in here tonight, looks like, but they'll be all right. I'm just hiding all their comments. They'll be all right. They just need some attention, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea. Anyway, man, a lot of people are saying that they're not gonna rock with the Note 9 because of the price. But I put out the video early on the industry, man. If you haven't seen that video, feel free to check it out if you want to. But I just don't understand why so many people are shocked about the price. We knew this was going to happen, man. We knew it. Now, imagine how people, man, the Cliff already beat me to it. Cliff beat me to it. I was going to talk about how much it costs for other people. You know what I mean? Like in Canada, $1,600 for the 512. That's a lot. 13% tax over there where he's at. That's almost double the tax that I got over here. That's a lot of money. And, hopefully you got the bread to cover all that. You know what I mean? Are you financing or whatever? However you need to get what you need, man. That's on you. You know what I mean? That's up to you. You do what you need to do. Anybody who's buying all of this stuff, you got to take care of yourself. Your finances got to be whatever you want it to be. You know what I mean? So, TV says she's not trading her Galaxy Note 9 or any phone. Tona Pazza shows the best deal if you're buying it outright. B&H gives you 2 free gifts pre-order. So let's roll over to B&H real quick. You know what I mean? Let's check out B&H. B&H is fine. They cool. I like B&H. B&H photo. They give you 2 free gifts, but what are the free gifts, TV? Note 9. I'm on it right now. So it's still $12.50, but you get a wireless charger and you get a Dex pad dock. That is cool. That's cool, yeah. That's pretty, and there's no tax over there either. But for a couple things here's a couple things. I'm not going to use the wireless pad, and I'm not going to use the dock because the phone has Dex built into it. So I don't see the point of me doing that. I'd rather take those free headphones and just give them away or sell them or something. I don't know. I mean, that's a good deal for somebody who's probably going to use those things. But I probably will. I have wireless charging right now, fast wireless charging. I don't use it, and as far as the Dex goes that I have, didn't use it very much at all. But the good thing about the Galaxy Note 9, the Dex is built into the phone, so okay. Let me go out on a limb here. I know people are probably gonna be like, what? Yeah. I don't play video games that much on phone, so Fortnite, I'm probably the only one that doesn't know what that is. So what I did was, I looked at it, and I was like, this is a video game. This is what everybody's excited about. I didn't know anything about it, man. I don't play video games, especially not on my phone. I play the games just like boom, dunk, doing like some easy one-touch game that I can play while I'm waiting at a doctor's appointment or something. Had no idea what Fortnite was or whatever that game is. It's a video game. I had no clue. Yeah, Fortnite. Had no clue what that was. Yeah, didn't know what that was. So I was like, why are they pumping up this Fortnite thing? Had no. I mean, I promise, guys. It sounds like you might think I'm making it up, but I'm telling you, I had no idea what this Fortnite thing was. So I had to go on to YouTube. I had to put in Fortnite and try to find out what Fortnite was. And when I saw it, I was like, it's a video game. I was like, I have no idea what this was. And people are excited about this. There's some channels out there. It's just, all they talk about is Fortnite. I'm like, what is this Fortnite crap? So respect to all you gamers. I don't play games on phones, man. I play games that's super easy, and it's like I can delete it after I'm done with it. I know it's just my age, I guess, but I don't know. I don't do the Fortnite thing. I just found out what it was anyway. So technically, T is here. What's going on, T? Yeah, Susan, you say you didn't know what it was either. I had no idea. Yeah, Art Dog is another one. Okay, so I'm not alone, man. Yeah, okay, so there's plenty of people. Boo thing, none of you guys, I didn't know what it was, man. I thought I was alone. I felt pretty bad. Now I feel pretty good. I'm in here with family now. I didn't even know what Fortnite was. You know? I had no clue, man. I did not know what it was, man. So Fortnite is a shooting game, like they said. Okay, man, I feel great, man, because I had no clue what that was. I did not know what this Fortnite thing was, and I had to look it up, and I feel better. Not that I'm going to play it or whatever, but, you know, I don't know, man. Did you find any editing software for Android? Oh, shout out to Malik. Yeah, I had actually already purchased that one first editor, that Power Editor or Director or whatever. I'd already had that, so I used that, so I appreciate it. Yeah, but Fortnite, I ain't interested in that. But TV is right, y'all. Tech Valor, she's right. Tech Valor pointed out to me that there's a good deal on the Galaxy Note 9 on B&H that Tony Pazzo gave to her. You can get the phone, the free headset, the free and a wireless charger and a wireless DeX dock, all for the price of the phone, and there's no tax over there either. So shout out to Tech Valor TV for LaShawn say y'all trying to make me feel good, man. Hey man, I gotta count on LaShawn to keep it 100 with me, because I doggone sure didn't know what that was, man. I don't know what it is, but anyway, Tech Valor, she pointed out that's a good deal. That's a good deal, and then you could sell your phone or something like that if you wanted to. But I'm still on the fence about what I want to do with mine. So like I said, I put in for my trade-in, so I got the 512 gigabyte for $849. But if I decide to keep my Galaxy Note 8, they're just gonna charge my card again, and that's just what it is. You know, and like I said, if you're just coming in, man, I was talking mad cash. Well, I'm getting the 512. Man, I saw that checkout screen. You know, I was like, man. I said I gotta do something. I was like, man, I hate to do it, but you know, I don't know. I was like, forget it. So I did what I had to do. There's other stuff coming up, man. Like the Note 9 is coming, but the iPhone 10 is coming or something like that. Yeah. Hey, no, yeah. You got TV. You gotta try to find some positive in everything. You know. I'm looking forward to that comment. Yeah. So the iPhone is coming. You know. And I'm never excited about iPhones. The Pixel is coming. Go ahead, LaShawn. Let me give LaShawn his moment. You know what I'm saying? Because I know he's going to hit this Pixel up. I think a lot of companies have contradicted themselves, except for Samsung and HTC. And a few others have not contradicted themselves with that area at the top. You know, OnePlus just got on board with that. You know, if it's not functional, I don't see the need to have all of that. Technically, the iPhone is only one of the few phones, and the Asus ZenFone 5 is another one who uses the area pretty much. But what's going on, Alvarado Padilla? What's going on? But the Pixel now has employed that, and you know, I not feeling. I'm not even feeling. I'm not feeling the current Pixel as much as I should probably. I called the Essential phone a Pixel killer, and I also feel like the Mi A2 is a Pixel killer. And Android still, like, he tried to call me out on my video. I was like, oh man, stop it. Well, Pixels are lame, overall they overpriced. The Pixel phones. Okay, so let me refresh here because I don't want to upset LaShawn's womb. Pixel phones, it's not that they're lame. There's just nothing special about them anymore because you've got a lot of other phones coming out, mainly Android One phones. Same thing, man. And then you got other phones that are coming out that are stock. What's the point of a Pixel at this point? Google's getting ready to start talking about 1,000 plus 1,200 for their phones. Respect to my man LaShawn. He one of the few Pixel Squad members that I gotta show love to. But LaShawn, yeah, man, the Pixels is becoming lame because of the price. The phones may be pretty good, but the price, man, there's too many other phones out there that I would take over a Pixel. The Essential phone is one, and then you got all of the Android One devices. They cost like $300 or less to something. Like, what you need a Pixel for? It's just not worth it. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. What's going on, J Mill? Scooter says that LG is undervalued. I would say underrated because LG makes great phones, but unfortunately, it's too expensive for what they're trying to offer, in my opinion. All right, that's what I think. The Pixel phones, same thing. They're way too high in price. I mean, the Galaxy Note and the iPhone, all these phones are too high in price. But when I think about it, at least with the Galaxy Note, I'm getting a lot of functionality. Pixel phone, if I'm gonna get a stock phone, I'm rocking with the Essential, my Android One phones. It's just what it is. Pixel camera, Chris D says is number one. I don't think so. I think there's plenty of other phones out there that shoot good video and pictures just like the Pixel phone. But if you like it, I love it. But the Pixels aren't worth $1,000, $800 to me. No way. Nah, no way. The price is just totally not worth it, man. And they're not even. Here's the thing about the Pixel phones: they're not even dropping the price. They want you to activate service with them, and then they'll give you some free money on your bill. Like, that's a joke, man. Like, just discount the phone. I'd pick up a Pixel phone, a Pixel XL, if it was like $550 or something like that. I might pick one up, but there's nothing impressive that much about and also the hardware on the Pixels. It's not touching a lot of phones, man. The hardware on the Pixels is not that great. It's sorry, but that's just what it is, man. The Pixels do not have it all. I guess I must have missed that somewhere. Pixel phones do not have it all. I don't know where that comment came from. I just saw Art Dog replying to someone. But yeah, Pixel phones are not that loaded. The only thing you can look forward to is software updates and decent cameras. The hardware isn't that great. I mean, mind you, I bought the phones. My first Pixel went bad. The second Pixel, non-existent. Just wasn't interested in it. There's too many other phones out there that's better than the Pixels as far as hardware and software is the same. I mean, but again, that's just my opinion, Like I said, man, shout out to my boy Android Stella. He was like, the Pixels, the Essential phone ain't no Pixel killer. Why is it not? I mean, in my opinion, it is. I think it is. Because the Pixels are just way too high in price for a stock Android phone. And you think about this, how Google played everybody. I had the first Google phone. Everybody who's following Google probably had the first Google phone. It was a stock Android phone. It was released on T-Mobile, and it didn't cost seriously that much. Then they started bringing out all the other phones. If they really want to take care of us and give us a stock Android, because think about this now. Why do we have Android One phones, and then why do we have Pixel phones? Makes no sense. I mean, why would I buy a Pixel over an Android One device? Android One devices are normally less than $300, and the hardware is better too, in my opinion. But I don't see the purpose of buying a Pixel. Read some of these comments right here. Front-facing speakers, that's nothing spectacular, man. So Ronaldo has said that Pixels has had it all since the Nexus. Let me say something about that. That's when the Pixel phones, quote unquote Nexus, that's when they were good. Pixel phones are just about money. I mean, just keep it 100, man. Google wants to make money. The industry set up this high price, and they felt like we're gonna make them pay for it, just because this is what Apple does. Apple charges all this money, but what Google fails to realize is Apple, hate me if you want to, but Apple does it better when it comes to their software integration. Like iMessenger and FaceTime, as much as you people want to hate it, it's better than the stuff on Android. And I'm an Android fan first. But the reality is, iMessenger is a boss, man. Google has not done anything to make... Think about this while y'all promoting and defending these companies, man. Android is a boss. Android is a boss. But iOS does a whole bunch of things better. It's just what it is. If you tell me that iMessenger is not good, I ain't gonna call you a fraud. But you're a fraud. I mean, you're a fakester. There's absolutely no way that a person would use like Google Hangouts over FaceTime or iMessenger. There's no way. I mean, having both of them here right now, and again, disclaimer, it's my opinion. But I think tons of other people would agree that iMessenger is a boss. And the reason that Android users might get mad is because they don't have it. I've sent a full CD or a full album through iMessenger. You can't do, and it got there in a matter of minutes or seconds. Can't do that with Android. Can't do it. Can't do it. It's not happening. iOS is more stable than Android, and this isn't something that is new, man. It's not like remember now, I'm a fan of both, but let's just keep it 100 here, man. We as Android users want something like iMessenger. It's like people are afraid to say that because they're gonna think they're a sellout or something. I don't know. Me, I love iMessenger. I love FaceTime, especially iMessenger, man, because I'm telling you, I can send a full video in 4K through iMessenger. Comes out clean on the other side. Android, you're looking at something like negative 144p. It's horrible. It's horrible. Come on, man. Keep it 100, man. It's horrible. It's horrible. Android, for all the things that they've done, they have yet to find any kind of competition for iMessenger. And I don't even like iPhones like that. I buy them every year. You know what I'm saying? Have one in the catalog, have two in the catalog. But let's keep it 100, man. If you're an Android user and you say you don't like the fluidity of iMessenger, you're not being real, man. Let me stop. I shouldn't insult people like that. I apologize. But there's a bunch of fakesters out there who would say that iMessenger was trash or FaceTime is trash, man. iMessenger is tight, right? It is. You can literally do so much with iMessenger. It's crazy, man. I'm telling you, man. It's for me, it's dope. But hey, you do your own thing. Hey, Will H is here, man. I see. But hey, if Android now, the integration that Apple has, like I got my MacBook over here. I'm on my 5K iMac, but the iPhone, the iPad, position them all through the house, right? I could leave from up here on iMessenger, pick up my tablet downstairs, and continue that conversation. Flip open the thing, hit the button, do iMessage. I could do whatever with the integration that Apple does. Is boss. But Android, you know what I'm saying? Technically, T says the closest thing they had to iMessenger was Hangouts, but they killed that off. Yeah, see, let me tell you something. Hangouts can be so good. It could. But iMessenger uses the internet. And iMessenger needs a data connection, man. iMessenger needs a data connection, and that's not a bad thing, you know what I mean? But Google should be Google should be way ahead. What's going on? Uno Nice, I see. Google should be way ahead of Android or iOS when it comes to a lot of things. But you ever notice this? Oh yeah, Duo. Duo could be good too, but how many people using Duo right now? See, that's where Android, Google is messing up. They're giving all these options, and everybody talk about, oh, iOS is locked down. iOS is locked down. Let me tell you something. If Google was to make Duo their primary and give it the functionality of iOS, Duo will be the bomb then. Everybody will love Duo. Android users definitely want something that's comparable to iMovie and iMessage. I'm telling you, if they make you use Duo and give away your messaging app, it'll be the best thing since sliced bread, because I think it functions just like iMessenger, but it still needs some work. I've used Duo and tested it out, but there's nobody on Duo. You have to tell a person to get on Duo. You have to tell a person, hey, can you download Duo? They're like, what's Duo? Come on. It's lame, man. Google not handling their business. They're not handling their business, and they need to. I hate to say it, but or Allo, whatever it is, my bad. Allo, Duo, but you know what I'm saying. If they just lock down stock Android and not let it be so free, you know what I'm saying, and give us that, maybe they will sell the Pixels at $900. Because Android users definitely need something that is comparable to FaceTime, and they need something that's comparable to iMessaging. Because what do we do? Some people say WhatsApp. WhatsApp is an application. It's not. It's an option. It's a choice. If you're gonna have Android, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna have that, Android needs a primary messaging app like Apple. It's just a fact. I want to see some of his comments right here. I know the benefits of TV. I'm reading TV's comment. Tech Valor. She said, I know the benefits of Apple's communication. They are not trash. Confession time. She started this off with confession time. See, I like people that keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Even though I know she rocks with the Galaxy line, she keeping it 100. She said, I know that the benefits of Apple's communications are not trash, but I am willing to miss out on that for right now because I love Samsung. Boom, there it is. That is. That's all you do is be true to yourself like she's doing, man. I mean, that's totally 100. Can you imagine what would happen if... Think about the argument that Android users would have. Because, I'm not one of those people that be battling out in the comments like that. I just kind of step away and be like, yo, you go ahead. I ain't making no money off of this stock arguing with you. So imagine if Google decided to lock that area down and give us a comparable FaceTime or a comparable iMessenger where it didn't matter what Android phone you was on, this is how we're going to communicate. And it required a data connection. Imagine how much better. Take the limits off like Apple has. Literally, you could send a 4K video on iMessenger. Apple fans, where you at? Am I lying? People who have an iPhone, am I lying? You can send my nephew was telling me about a guy named Lecrae. I said, hey nephew, I need some I don't listen to hardcore rap no more. So I reached out to my nephew and I said, I need something that's, that's uplifting, no more cursing and all that stuff. And he told me about a guy named Lecrae. And I said, okay, I'm gonna check him out. He said, well, here you go. He sent me the whole CD through my iMessenger, man. And I was like, yo, and I saved it to my phone. Boom, it's in my iTunes, and there it is. I'm jamming Lecrae. Just like that. You know what I mean? Here's another thing. Shout out to Mill Hustles. I was getting to this, but I'm going to go ahead and do it now. Oh, I see John Moran is in the house, y'all. Shout out to John Moran. Yo, check this out. If you haven't seen, what's the name's comment right there, Mill Hustles, he's right. And here's another thing. He said basically, why is it that some applications seem better on iOS? He's totally being 100. Have you ever, and what I was going to say before he brought that point up, why is it that Google releases certain applications on iOS first, but it's Google applications? Have you ever seen that before? Haven't you guys seen them releasing things to test it on iOS first? And then give it, and then sometimes it comes to Google Android later. Now that's crazy. Why is that? Why would Apple get a Google product first? Because Google knows that over there we can charge for it. Android users want, and okay, I'm being a little, I don't want to offend anybody what I'm getting ready to say though, but I think a lot of Android users want free stuff. There it is right there. Gboard. Yep, John M. Gboard hit iOS first. But I think a lot of Android users don't want to pay for a lot of applications. But the crazy part is on iOS, and this it's good. It seems like I'm going back and forth bashing Android, but you guys already know it's not what it's about. It's just these little snippets of Android need repair. Bad. They got a flat tire, and we need to get a team out there to get that up on the lift. But it seems like iOS things run so much better, man. Even Hangouts runs better on iOS, man. Google Voice runs better on iOS. It's a lot of things that run better on iOS. A lot of things on iOS I've purchased. I purchase them, man. I'll buy them because you want to pay for quality. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh, wifey in the house. What's up, babe? You want to pay for quality. You know what I mean? So on iOS, I'm willing to buy that. But on Android, I'm not. I don't know what that's about, man. I don't know what that's about, man. But it's crazy how the Google applications run a little bit smoother on iOS. Not all of them. Some of them do. But I don't like that they definitely give first dibs to iOS for Android stuff. Because I think what's the name said it earlier. Gboard, if you don't know, that hit iOS first, I believe. And they tested it out over there. Which is crazy. That's crazy, right? Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. And also, I was talking about earlier that Fortnite game. I don't even know what it is, but that Fortnite thing, that was on iOS and it's just not coming to Android, I guess. That's crazy, right? Why is it like that? Why is it that they don't trust they don't trust the Android stuff? You know what I'm saying? First. Why is that? I don't know, man. Me and Brad got something in common. Yeah. What Douglas? Yeah, you must be new to the stream, Doug. Yeah, that's my wife, man. But anyway, needs work on Siri. Okay, now Patrick's right. Not gonna front iOS. We're not talking about iOS as a whole, because iOS does need work. It does need some work. However, overall though, you're gonna pay for quality, and I've said it before. John Morton is right. Android is fragmented. If you're thinking about fragmentation, you're thinking about Android. That's why you see a lot of people using, like Tech Valor. They're using Android, but there are some things they love. They love about iOS. iOS is the more stable OS. It don't matter how smooth the pixels are. It don't matter how smooth stock Android is. iOS just seems to be just a little bit ahead, man, and it shouldn't be. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be. Oh man, here come the football fans. They coming. I'm trying to keep quiet on that. I'm trying to be hush mouth on the football thing. It's a developer thing. Ted is right. It's a developer thing. It's easier to develop code for iOS support, and plus, Ted, I know you know this, but Apple is paying more to the developers, which is why Windows Phone lost all their support, because Microsoft didn't want to pay them developers. Remember, he was on the stage talking about developer. Remember that joint? Remember when he laughed at the iPhone? They was asking about the iPhone. He was like, oh. Now look at him. He was up there, developer. That was funny, man. I thought it was funny when he was up there laughing at the iPhone, and the developers bounced, man. Gabe, do I have any input on the Xiaomi Mi 8 2? Come on, Gabe. You got to check out my channel, man. Appreciate the support. You know, I've been putting up so many videos on the Mi 8 2. It's crazy. Come on, Gabe. Scroll through my channel after we get done with this live stream. Brad said my Android is terrible. Oh man. I'm looking for some comments here, man. Yeah, I'm all about Xiaomi, man. I can't believe that. That's LaShawn. Hey, LaShawn, man. LaShawn's crazy, man. Oh man, Connie said she down with the Patriots, man. Hey, you know, it's all good, man. We smashed y'all, right? I think we smashed y'all or I wouldn't be wearing this shirt. Wasn't that the Patriots? I don't know. I could be mistaken. What's up, Will Singh? I see you. Android has too many cooks in the kitchen. That's a funny one right there. Malik has asked a question that a lot of people have asked me lately. Is the iPhone SE still worth it? The short answer is heck yes. Because the iPhone SE is a powerhouse phone from Apple, and it's one of the cheapest phones, more affordable phones you can get from them. Yeah, you get a smaller screen, but it is what it is. The cameras are better than a lot of phones out there, a lot of Android phones, and it's just what it is, man. The iPhone SE is a solid performer. You got iOS. It's updated to the latest iOS, man. It's good. If anybody tells you otherwise, my only thing with that is it's too small after a while. That's it. Other than that, that's all it is. I try to be truthful in what I'm saying to people when it comes to these phones and stuff. I don't want to just tell you to go buy something that's not good. I can't tell you to buy it, but you know. Do you still have the Actually, you know what? Confession time? No, I don't. I got rid of it. It sat too long, and I got rid of it. I like it. I like it, and I'm gonna get another one. But there's too many other phones out there that I was just way too impressed with, and the size of it got a little cumbersome to me. I'll give you credit's due. The fact that Apple is supporting advice from like 6 years. That's right. Jay Mills is right. They're giving support for years. Android users, we only guarantee 2 years. You think about why, somebody was saying something about Apple is $1 trillion company. I don't care about that. I care about the support. I mean, you think about all the Apple products that we have here, you know what I'm saying? And you wonder why we have that Apple products. Again, I'm not pro Apple. Apple is like second on my list to Android and some other things. But when I do use Apple products, it's their computers and, their tablets. Their phones is not at the top of my list. So, yeah. But the SE, if they were to make it with a bigger screen, I'd be all in. I'd cop that bad boy for about $400 or so. It'd be totally worth it to me. Huawei is a company, shout out to RGW. Huawei is starting to blow up. I think Huawei has always been great, but the powers that be. Again, man, I posted the industry video earlier. Please check that out after the live stream. But the powers that be, folks, they're not going to let Xiaomi, Huawei, certain companies make it over here, man. I just don't see it any other way. Like, I just don't know. I know why they don't do it, all right? But we lose when the powers that be keep putting those envelopes into the right pockets. You understand what I'm saying? We lose. We lose when they put those envelopes in those back pockets. Because they don't want Xiaomi phones and Huawei phones on carriers. Look at how everybody pulled out on Huawei at the last minute. Ronaldo says, what about Flossy Cart? Man, Floss, that's my man. Floss, my man, 100 grand, man. You do have to pay to play, however you interpret that is what it is. But as far as Floss, that's my dude right there. I rock for Floss. But I'm still going to be all for the average consumer. Don't spend the cash if you don't have to. But if you want to get these expensive phones, you can hustle up and get them. You know what I'm saying? You can start saving a year in advance, or, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Do something to work out your budget, man, because technically we're all living beyond our means, man. We're all doing it. Let's be honest. I add myself in there. You know what I'm saying? We're living beyond our means, you know? We don't need half the stuff. How many people in this stream got more than 2 pair of shoes? And my wife, Christina, you better not even raise your hand. You just stay out of this. Because we be on here forever trying to count all those shoes. How many people here got more than 2 pair of shoes? Got more than 3 pair of pants? Got more than 5 shirts? We got a bunch of stuff that we just don't need. But unfortunately, this cell phone game, man, you think about that simple thing, you know? That cell phone thing is, let me get rid of this person. I'm boring him. See you later, sneakerhead Jay. But unfortunately, that's how it goes. We buy a bunch of stuff that we don't need. Dang, Big Glaze said he got like 40 pair. Cell phones are fun though. I mean, they are fun. They're fun. It's an addiction, to be honest, man. It's so funny you say that. I posted a meme on Instagram today about admitting that I live beyond my means because of tech. We all are, TV. We all are, man. But I keep it 100 though. I'm able to do some of this stuff because of doing a YouTube channel. If I wasn't doing a YouTube channel, I wouldn't have all this stuff. Man, I got like 2 and 3 of everything. Just about, man. It shouldn't be like that. You know what I'm saying? The tech game is crazy. Period. We be going in, is what Frank said. That's true, man. Tech is fun though. I'm a tech. How many people have more than 2 cell phones? How many people have more than 2 cell phones? I got to raise my hand for that. Malik said, I just want 2 phones, a solid Android and a solid iPhone. True. Yeah. Man, TV, I know you got more than 2 cell phones. And you and Susan, I know y'all do, man. Oh, J Mill has 2. J Mill, what phones do you have? Some people have 1. Okay, so yeah. Some people have 1, 2, don't make 1. You are lame if you have 2 phones. Wow. Some of these people, man, these comments be bugging me out, man. It's too crazy. I have 3, a Note 8, an iPhone X, and a Pixel 2 XL. Princeton, I'm going to need you to ditch that Pixel 2 XL, bro. Get rid of it. Stop it. Throw it out the window. Pixel XL and Note 8. Note 8, that's what's up. The Stylo 4, man, I've been using it on and off. I don't know, man. It's just not exciting. People think I hate that phone, but it's an okay phone, man. It's not worth the money. I think it probably should be like, I don't know, $89 or something like that. It's just not exciting, man. I think the reason that I don't feel it's exciting is because they still haven't taken it to the next level. Like, as far as having a stylus, they haven't taken it to the next level, and they could have by now. They've had every opportunity to take that phone to the next level. They won't do it. They're keeping it in the low end range, man. It's crazy, man. Looking for some comments down here. He said, I love my Pixel, dog. Man, I got you, man. You know, I was talking about the Pixels earlier. I just can't rock with those prices of the Pixel. Man, Grant talking about he got a few himself. Grant has like 20,000. Grant got more phones than I got, man. Grant has every phone. I thought I held on to a lot of phones, but Grant holds on to his, man. Grant can pull out an iPhone 3G right now. So Grant, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, do you guys think, I mean, I did put out that video about the industry earlier, right? Do you guys think that, well, what I feel like, I'll start like this. I feel like the industry, brands and OEMs are being blocked because they compete directly with Apple and Samsung, and they do things better than Apple and Samsung in a lot of areas. Anybody disagree? What's going on, man? Elvin 5 days. I see. I thought I saw what's the name come in. What's his name? Where's he at? Forbes Tech. I thought I saw Forbes Tech in here. There he is. What's going on, Forbes Tech? I think it's like, did y'all see Max Lee? I know y'all saw it, man. I know y'all saw him going hard on it, man. He got and Max is a big time YouTuber. He got like almost 500,000 subs. Chris D, everybody's phones are spying on him. Please, come on, bro. Come on, man. We all getting spied on right now. Y'all see Max's video? Man, he tripped me out because, I mean, like I said, he's a big time YouTuber to me. I remember when Max had like 50,000 or 40,000 subs. But to me, he's a big time YouTuber. I've been watching Max for I don't know how long, man. Since the beginning. I've been watching dude since the beginning, and he went in, man. He went in because, and he gets review units sometimes too. But here's the thing, you know, you watch his video, man, and he looks like he had more to say than what he said, to be honest. But I think he's, you gotta have some, you gotta have some couth about yourself. You gotta be able to speak and articulate and get your point across without showing too much anger. I wouldn't be human if I didn't get agitated with some people online. But when I get to that point, man, I just try to dump that energy into something else, man. He made some good points. He sure did, man. I rocks with Max, man. I rocks with Max. Been rocking with Max since before he had 100,000 subs, and he's come a long way. I just I just saw his video, and I think everybody freaked out, like when they first saw it, like, whoa, Max. He makes some solid points though, but I think underlying everything he was saying, he's probably tired of the same people. I mean, I don't recall him actually saying that. Do you guys recall him actually saying that he's tired of the same people? He talked about the Galaxy Note 9, the locked bootloader and stuff like that, but did he mention something about, I'm tired of the same people, getting the phones every year and putting out these fake reviews? I don't remember if he said that or not. Shout out to Mike O for the super chat. Interested in the 6.5, but I heard the only thing new is a split screen window and media as tweaked 2008. Which phone with the 6.5 you talking about? You talking about the iPhone? I'm not sure. What is my favorite phone right now from Ronaldo? I got a bunch of them. Yeah, I don't know if Max said anything about the YouTube, or maybe that was me. Maybe that was iPhone 6.5. Oh yeah, I'm definitely interested in the 6.5. But we're gonna see how they go. I'm probably gonna get the biggest one. When it drops. I mean, just come on. Let me go back to this comment right here. My favorite phone, man. One of my favorite phones is the Asus Zenfone 5, man. It's a boss. Shout out to John Morning. I see you. Appreciate the super chat. I canceled my UmiDigi Z2 order because it got delayed, and then when it was time to go back and order, I bought something else. I got the Mi A2, which I think was a better purchase. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna get it. OnePlus 6? Nah, man, it's not happening. I'll wait for the OnePlus 7.5T or whatever. I don't know. They're just gonna keep on. Yeah, okay, here we go. They're gonna. But I'll jump back to that one point. But LaShawn said he's tired of YouTubers saying the same thing about phones when they release new products. I knew he said something about that. I remember that, and I said that too. I mean, and I said it. They're going to and again, let's be clear here. I don't have anything against these people because I've talked to them, I chatted with them, but don't you think it's time for something new? It's time for a change. It's like the key influencers should be shuffled, so you can get some real perspective, because I want everybody to open up a separate window and look up the definition of insanity and then come back to me and copy it and put it in the stream. Chris D, when will you start to Twitch and play Fortnite? Man, he trying to be funny, man. I appreciate the super chat, Chris. No, I won't be starting a Fortnite because I don't do the game thing. I was talking about that earlier. I don't know if you missed it, but I didn't even know what Fortnite was until before this stream. So, 6 gigs, right? Fix it. All right. See, do you plan on picking up the Mi 2S? So Honor View 10. I have a plan for that. Yeah, I mean, anybody get that definition of insanity yet? Because I agree with Max when he said that. I said it too, or I can't remember if he said that. I talked about that today also. Next year, we're gonna hear the same thing from the same people. Anybody got that definition of insanity yet? There's a reason why I'm asking you to look that up, because this is what's happening with the OEMs that are giving out these products to the same people every freaking launch, and they're telling you the same thing. Hey, so Bo, I appreciate you trying to give me a super chat. I don't know what the deal is, but thank you anyway. You can donate to my channel via PayPal if you want to. Just really want to donate. Cookie cutter reviews. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so somebody got it right here. Simply Leah put it in there. Okay, no, it's not. I was looking for the there it is. Okay. Doing the same thing with there we go. There it is right there. Okay, so you guys are catching in now. That is what insanity means. Doing the same thing, expecting a different result. That is the definition of insanity. So what's happening with the industry? I mean, am I lying? Is Max lying? Is he lying? Remember in Coming to America? He ain't lying. Shout out to Mill Hustle. I like to see the Nintendo phone with its own OS built into classic games. Man, that would actually be tight. But the thing about that, though, it would need to be a nice big screen on that one. At least a 6.3 inch screen on that one. But I hear you, Mill Hustles. I hear you. I like that idea, because that'll be a true gaming phone. Arcade U622, I appreciate the super chat. And that video is actually up on my channel, Mi A2 versus Zenfone 5. I'm pretty sure I put that out today. Yeah, I put that. I think it released today. I think it did. I know I ain't crazy. I think I released that video today. Yeah. Oh, actually, that video just went live. Oh, that video went live a little while ago. I set it to auto publish, so you can check out that video, RKU622. It looks like it just released at 10 p.m. I shot that earlier today. Yeah, it's out right now. Look at some of these comments. The key influencers kill me when they say this is the best phone they ever made. John M., you ain't lying, man. And again, man, I don't personally have anything against key influencers. It's not even them, really. You can't really fault them too much, because let me give you a different perspective. Let me give you a different perspective on a key influencer. Okay, so I need a volunteer. The first person raise their hand, I'm gonna ask you a question. I need a volunteer. All right, babe. I see my wife leaving. First person to show a hand raised in the chat, I want to ask you a question. Okay, there it is. Mind you. Mind you is the first person that popped up for me. So, mind you, you are now a key influencer, right? You got some bills due. You got a nice house, a nice car. Everybody can answer this, but I want the first hand I saw was mind you. I want you to answer this question. As a matter of fact, not just you, everybody answer this question, and be 100. Keep it 100 with yourselves, because I know what my answer would be. Everybody answer this question, not just that person. Y'all are now key influencers. I'm gonna write you a check for 10 grand for about 5 minutes worth of your work. You gonna take it? Yes or no? That's the first part of the question. I'm gonna write you a check for 10 grand. You shoot me a 5-minute video. Do you want the money? Yes or no? Okay, there you go. So that's what I expect to see. I expect to see everybody saying yes. All right, now the second part to that question is, I'm gonna write you a check for 10 grand for 5 minutes of your video, and here they come. Okay, I see all the yeses coming in now. There it is. Oh, Chris D say no. Chris D is rich then. Hey, respect, bro. Respect. Because those people aren't sellouts. Because I just said that I'm going to pay you 10 grand for 5 minutes of your work. I didn't say you had to say or do anything. I just said, do you want the money if I'm going to pay you for this work? Now, y'all are all still key influencers. And the answer, should have been yes, because I didn't ask you guys to say anything wrong. I didn't ask you to do anything. I just said 10 grand for 5 minutes of your work. You put out whatever you want to put out. Boom, I did that. All right. Now, you all are still key influencers, right? Here's another 5 grand if you come to this event. You gonna say no? Well, I'll pay your flight. I'm paying your flight. I'm gonna give you $5,000 to show up at this event. I just want you to help promote the product. How many people gonna take that $5,000? You ain't no sellout at this point. You ain't sell out. You want that $5,000? Yes. I would think, yeah. I would hope that everybody would take that $5,000. I'm gonna pay for your flight, your hotel, your travel. I'm gonna give you $5,000, and I just want you to attend this event, and I want you to help me promote this product. All right? Yeah. Okay. So that person says no. A few people say no. I'm all in. Okay. Now, yeah. Okay. All right. I'm all in. Yeah. Nah, too lazy to go out. I see you. Yeah, I'm all in. All right. So, okay. So you took the $10,000 for 5-minute video. You took the $5,000 for showing up at the event. I paid for your hotel. I got a new product coming out. I want to send you the phone. Now remember, I've already given you $15,000 free and clear. All right. I gave you $15,000 just to show up, and I gave you $15,000 for a 5-minute video. Now I got another new product coming out. All right. I got a new product coming out. I want to send you this product for free. I want you to write a review. All right. How many people will be willing to write that review and get the product a week before everybody else? Yes? Anybody else in? I'm in. If I can get it a week ahead of time, play with it a little bit. Yep. Me too. Yeah, I'm all in. Chris D said I wouldn't be a reliable reviewer. Yeah. Okay, so pretty much everybody's like, yeah. Now, you got the product. All right. You got the phone. Yep. Everybody's in. Okay. Yeah. Everybody's in. You got the product. Got you. Now, I need you to highlight these areas of the phone. Even I know that there's some weaknesses with the phone, but I need you to talk predominantly about this right here. How great this screen is and how great the battery is. And then after everything else, you can say whatever you want to say after that. But I just need you to highlight those things first. Anybody have a problem with that? If you do, just pull out. Don't worry about it. But if you don't, can you take care of that for me? Got me? You gonna highlight those key areas for me? All right. No? You're not gonna do it? Why not? Some people said no. Why not? I'm just asking you to talk about these two areas first, and then you can talk about whatever you want to talk about. No? I'm still down. I can do that. I can highlight your battery is great and your rear camera is great, but then I get the products for free, so I'm gonna just say what I want to say after that. Okay, so I'm down with that. I still haven't sold out yet. Now, another event comes up. I want to go ahead and give you $10,000. I'm going to fly you out here to help me promote this product. All right? When you get there, though, I only want you to stay at this one particular hotel because there's going to be 15 other people, and I want y'all to all get together. All right? So anybody ready to fly? Got that $10,000? You ready to fly out there? But you need to stay where I tell you to stay. I'm paying for it, so I need you to stay over here at this hotel, and I need you to be with these 15 people. All right? Don't worry about anybody else. Everybody down? $10,000? Yeah, you there? You got to stay where I want you to stay, though. In this hotel, I want you to talk to these 15 people. Got it? Okay. The event comes up. I give you your money. You kick it with those 15 people. Okay. Yeah. I got you. Here you go. Here's a free phone while you're here. Just help us promote this product. You can go home now. All right? Another product launch comes up. See, a lot of y'all still down. Another product launch comes up. Hey, here is $10,000. I want you to fly out. All right? I'm going to fly you out. All expenses paid. And I need you to sit up front. I want you to sit over here. And I want you to tell everybody how great this product is. Here's $10,000. Just tell them how great the product is. How many people would do it? I'm going to pay you $10,000. I just need you to tell them how great the product is. How many people is in? How many of y'all in? I'm ready to see who's in at this point. Sean's still down. Cliff's still down. Sean says no. Robert says he goes. Susan says she's good. RG Double said no. Some people say he's in. Michael says he would not. A lot of people starting to say no. Why no at this point? A lot of people have you guys caught on yet? Are you saying no because you caught on what's happening? Okay, so A lot of people still down. Has anybody seen what's happening here? This pattern? Do you see what's happening? Some people say you got a 50-50. Are you guys understanding? I haven't asked you to lie or anything yet. I'm just paying you to come out and do this. All right? Anybody catching on what's happening? How key influencers might get influenced? And I'm not saying that's what's happening. Total difference. But you got to ask yourself, if a company is willing to pay your flight, you ain't never traveled a whole bunch of places, or you have, or you the money is great when it's time to take the money, but eventually the point comes where you start to, your integrity will slip off. Now ask yourself this. We all know who the key influencers are on YouTube in the tech world. Ask yourself this. Just keep it 100. And you can say it in this stream right here. No. Chris D, I ain't taking no shots at nobody because I'm way too old to side talk something and sidestep it. I'll see a person face to face and then I'll tell them what I really want to tell them. I wouldn't want to embarrass them in front of a whole bunch of people. I'd rather have that conversation on the side. Yes, I'm following Jesus Christ right now in my life, but I wasn't always. And that part of me probably still going that I'll talk to you man and man quietly together. That still exists. So no, I don't sidestep the name calling. If I have a problem with a person, I'll see him in person one day and I'll talk to him. I'll chat it up like that. I'm not with doing all the jaw jacking over the so everybody can see it. I'd rather keep that private. So that way when feelings get hurt, I won't ever speak of it again. And they won't either. However, ask yourself if all of the key influencers had to pay their way to IFA. Now you remember IFA is overseas. Had to pay their way to IFA. Had to pay their way all to New York. Had to pay their way to all of these events. LaShawn, you crazy, man. I could keep... I could always count on LaShawn, man. He hear me. Ask yourself, would they pay their own way? Now, you already know you got to keep your passport up. You got to pay for that yourself anyway. But if I just gave you about 40, 50 grand, you don't think you owe me, but you owe me. You understand what I'm saying? I just sent you a couple of free phones. I flew you all over the place. You owe me to say that this product is good. Because if you don't, now I never told you to directly do something. You the key influencer. I never told you to directly do something. But do you see where I'm going? How many of these people would pay their own way? These people would not pay their own way because YouTube doesn't pay that much. And if a person is making a lot of money outside of YouTube, YouTube wouldn't be their priority for flying around just to see a phone. Ask yourself that. None, hardly any, will pay their own way. So, do you see how easy it is? How I got you to be a key influencer? I got you. I just slid you some cash every now and then. Now, I'm not saying that's what's happening. Trust me. Because I'm not a key influencer, so I don't know. However, I have a left side to my brain and a right side, and I know how to use common sense. And I know for a fact, now remember, I done been to CES twice. I done been to a whole bunch of events, and I've kicked it with your favorite YouTubers. And like I said, man, cool as a fan, 99% of them. But you got to ask yourself, if you had to pay for a $3,000 flight every month or twice a month or $600, $700, $800 flights all the time, first class, pay for your own hotel when you go into all these cities, would your key influencers do it, do you think? Hey, somebody say I'm taking shots at them. Nah, man, I don't get down like that. I don't get down like it. Ask yourself, would you do it? When I went to this HTC private event in Dallas, it was a private event, but it was open to the public, so anybody could have went. Everybody said, "Oh, Jaden sold out. You know, Jay got paid to go up there. Jay, how'd you get the phone first?" Duh, it was posted online. I drove 4 hours one way to go see that phone. They didn't pay my way. I wanted to see the phone first, and it paid off. I got to see it and post some videos for y'all and everything. Everybody was wondering how I got to see that phone, the HTC Ultra first. I drove 4 hours to a public event. They didn't give me no gas money. They didn't give me no food. Well, they gave me some food when I got there because they provided food to everyone. And I think Grant has been to some of them HTC events. He can vouch for it. Those are free events. They give you some food, and they let you play with the phones and take photos, and then they give you a short little interview. But the disclaimer, I didn't know the first time that interview was going to be posted everywhere like that little thing they made. But hey, I thought it was cool. But I'm no better than any of your key influencers. And in reality, some of the key influencers make great work. Their recording skills are on point. They're better than mine. Could probably ever be. Because I'm not investing that much time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not putting that much time into YouTube. I'm not going to be sitting up here doing all these transitions and all this stuff. It's a guy who went to my video one time. And he was like, why you always just turn the camera on and you don't never show how the product performs? How much can I show you over a video, man? Come on, son. How much could I possibly do? A lot of people be in their feelings, man. You should get out your feelings. Some people be in their feelings. I don't get it. I don't get it. But I'm just telling you, if YouTube wasn't paying and there was no such thing as key influencers, now let's just say YouTube was paying. Some YouTubers make a lot of money, but just what if they were buying the products like most of us YouTubers that are under 100 grand in subs? What if they were buying? And some of them started off like that, but the thing about being a key influencer is, if I were to become a key influencer, I'm not going to sit on this video and tell you that if they said, Jay, here's 10 grand, we want to use a little bit of your stuff, I'll be like, where do I sign that? That don't mean I'm going to sell out. I got some stuff I want to buy. New parts for the car, pay off some stuff around the house, it's just all kind of stuff. But when it gets to the point where it gets to the point where you're only interested in money, or you won't go somewhere unless they're paying you. I've actually seen people. I'm not gonna shine on them, man, but you don't have to pay me to come to your show. If anything, if I'm coming to the show, just give me the product. Just give me the phone, man. I'll take the free phone, because I can bring it back and review it on my own terms. I'd like that. All of us could be key influencers if they would send the phone to other people instead of the same people. They send the phones to the same people. That's why people, I think, are upset about key influencers. They say the same thing every year. They say the same thing about every phone. And pretty much you look at the reviews, they're pretty much balanced out to be saying the same thing. Nobody's disagreeing with anything. Like, nobody is arguing any points about the phone. They all trashed the Essential phone. Me? I didn't trash the Essential phone. They all trashed the U Ultra. Me? I didn't trash the U Ultra. There's something good in every freaking phone out there. But if you're trained and you know I'm getting a paycheck, I mean, I could say what I want to say, but I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk saying that this phone is garbage. And you know what's so funny? Peak game right here. You can tell when a key influencer had to buy a phone. Can y'all tell? Or they didn't get a review unit. Can you tell? I could tell. Yeah, I can tell. Because there are some companies that just don't send out review units. Can you tell? Like, can't you tell when some of them don't get a review unit or they had to pay for the review unit? I've seen them trash these phones. I'm not even going to call him out, man. I've seen a person trash the BlackBerry slider and then just trash all of the BlackBerries and was like, yeah, good luck with that crap. I'm like, wow, why has it got to be like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a good, affordable phone. You ever seen those YouTubers out there, or I shouldn't go that right. I don't want this to sound like I'm trashing other people, because that's not how I am personally. I don't do that. But I'm just keeping it 100 about YouTube. Haven't you seen people just tear something apart because it only costs $200? They never want to say it's good. Like, remember when the Moto Z came out? Moto Z Play? The first one, that thicker one? Remember when that came out? Remember how none of them really wanted to review it? And then I saw Droid Life jump out there and give this review of the phone, and they kind of was like, yeah, I mean, it's good, but, it's no flagship killer. I'm thinking, you gotta be kidding, man. The Moto Z Play that first one, that thicker one, that thing was hot, man, and it was only $400. I just felt like, wow, man, you got to be kidding me. You got to give props where props is due. You have to. It makes your viewers feel like you're not being genuine. And I'm not trying to take a shot at Droid Life. I'm just saying, same thing with Pocket Now. I remember when Brandon Miniman was out front on Pocket Now. That's when I used to rock with Pocket Now. Now, granted, I don't have anything against the current people on Pocket Now. I'm just saying, I stopped looking at Pocket Now videos when Brandon Miniman left. When he took a seat in the background, I bounced on Pocket Now. Sorry. Pocket Now, you guys are good, but I like Brandon Miniman for sure. Yeah, I liked it. Let me see something here. I like Grant. I just happened to look over the chat and I could see something. Sorry if I missed some of y'all's comments, but Grant said it's human nature to consciously or subconsciously feel indebted to a company who treats them to a good time. Grant is my man. Grant is my hero. And I know you guys knew that too, but that is the best way to articulate that. I can tell you all I want to, what I feel like, but coming from somebody else who has been to it. Me and Grant hung out at an event before. So he met some of your people that you like. You know what I'm saying? Well articulated, Grant. Well articulated. Well articulated. I gotta give props where props is due. Well articulated. And I hung out with Grant in person. We hung out, at events. And he's seen firsthand what's up. Night Tech in the house. What? Man, I didn't even see this cat jump up in here. He's supposed to be at work, man. He's supposed to be at work, son. Shout out to the NY, man. I see you. Malik said he stopped on Juan Carlos. My man Bagnad, Juan Carlos Bagnad. That's my man, $100,000. I think he's working with Newegg right now to do stuff. You know what I'm saying? Ronaldo says, Jay, well, I think people judge the price of a phone. If it's low, the price is negative things about it. That's a possibility too, man. That's what I think happens with a lot of phones out there. But Grant is right, man. And I did that example right there, just to give you an example how easy it is that I can sway you with money. Now again, I'm not saying that that's what's happening, but if I fly you everywhere, you're gonna start to feel like I better say yes, or they probably won't fly me out there no more. I won't be famous anymore. People won't think of me highly anymore. It's easy to get caught up like that. Granted, I like that, Grant. Respect. How many mainstream top tiers have batches and batches of junk phones? I don't really understand that comment, but I don't know what you mean by that. So you can elaborate some more on that. Yeah, I follow him, Eric. I follow Juan. I follow him on Twitter, and I follow his channel too. Yeah, and Anton is right. If a lot of people feel like the price is low, so the phone is bad, which just isn't true. I don't do a lot of the, like Miss TK said. You're right. They can get you with all the Chris D said Jay will join the Illuminati phone reviewers in 2019. Man, that's funny. Nah, man, I can't join any. I'm still not in a network, and I just don't plan on doing it, son. I can't do it. I'm just not gonna do it. I like my freedom. I like my life. I like my family, church, everything about my life I enjoy. And YouTube is about a smidgen of that, and I enjoy you guys the most, talking with y'all, and that's about where I'm gonna stop. But if I ever stop YouTube, man, you can rest assured it's gonna be a big giveaway, because I ain't keeping none of this junk, man. I'm gonna keep one Note, one iPhone, one Xiaomi, and my Asus phone, and I'm done. It's all this other stuff it's gone. There's a difference between cheap and a steal of a deal. Malik is right. Do you think it's being worldly that big YouTubers do? Worldly. Well, so you mean that spiritually, but everybody has a choice of what they want to do, and I it's how you do with what you have. So, like I said, I got two of these, right? I got one that I use, and I got this extra one, so I just left it in the box because I know I'm gonna give it away. It's sealed. So one could say that all YouTubers are idolizing material things, but I wouldn't say so. I think if you like it and you know how to balance out without lusting after it or just idolizing it, what I mean is outside of YouTube, if you decide to do YouTube, I give YouTubers advice all the time. Make sure you start a YouTube channel to have fun and not for money. Because for the first like 6 years of the first about 3 to 5 years of my YouTube career, if you want to call it a career, I wasn't even thinking about money. I wasn't even monetizing. And back then you could right away. I didn't monetize. I just was doing it just to do it. And then I started spending a little bit of money. I was like, man, I just spent all this money on this stuff, and I'm reviewing it. And then somebody told me, you should monetize your videos. And I was like, what is that? And so there, lo and behold, I went in, I started checking into it, and I started doing it. But if you don't start a channel for fun, you're going to be miserable, and you will join the Illuminati of smartphones and reviewers of 2019. You will join, because you're going to be chasing money. Yeah. Let me see something here. I see some, praise these companies. Successful. YouTube ad revenue these days are over. I didn't know about the unbox therapy. I don't watch. I guess they're talking about unbox therapy in the comments. I don't watch him. Once he reviewed some pizza, I was like, oh no, man. He was entertaining at first, but once he started reviewing pizza and a Coke and all that stuff, I was like, oh no, he didn't completely went in a whole nother direction. The mentality of cheap price must mean cheap quality is promoted by the big influencers as reviewed through the pinhole. You are so right, Chimichanga Time. Yeah. Opposed to me, yeah, I like I was saying earlier, if you're just joining in, I would rather have a Xiaomi Mi A2, LaShawn, no disrespect, instead of a Pixel. LaShawn, shout out to the Pixel squad, but I would rather have a Xiaomi Mi A2 or a Mi A1 or just any of the Android One devices than a Pixel. I'm getting the same experience. So what, the cameras, you might say, aren't as good, but I think they're great, because when you're looking through these things right here, that's what's most important. What these think that's in that person, that's what's most important. Whatever you think, that's what's the most important. People tell me I'm crazy that I like the Essential phone. I'm like, sorry you feel that way. Sorry, I can't help that. Front page tag. You getting paid to wear Eagle shirt? Man, here go this dude. Smart decisions. Paid to wear Eagle shirt. Come on, man. If I was getting paid to wear Eagle shirt, I wouldn't be sitting here on YouTube. Wouldn't be doing. But I can tell you hating a little bit. So let me go and put it up a little bit more for you. There you go. Check that out. That's for you, buddy. Shout out to Smart Decisions, hater. YouTube ad rev is fine for me. Could be better. Tech Right. They go Tech Right, y'all. I hung out with young Tech Right in New York too, man. Met him in person. He's a nice young dude. I like him. I like his channel. But the ad revenue, if you don't know, YouTube takes 45%. This is what it is. YouTube takes 45%. And every YouTuber can tell you that. And then the YouTubers who join networks, they're giving up more than just 30% or 40%, whatever they're giving up. They're giving up their soul, man. Can't do it, man. LaShawn is crazy, man. He said paid to wear Eagle. He tripped me out, man. I actually didn't know how to do that symbol LaShawn's doing, and he showed me how to do it, man. I keep wondering. I was like, man, how do you? I hit him up on the side. I was like, yo, how do you do that, man? He was like, for real? Go in here and click here. I'm like, damn, thank you, bro. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. Man, here you go, Forbes. The Saints ain't gonna make it past the first, but come on, man. I got love for you, man, but the Saints ain't going nowhere. That's why I don't do YouTube for the money and the network crap. Yeah, for the birds. Man, yep. T, I told T behind closed doors. Several people, since he put it out there, I've told people who ask me, am I in a network? Heck no, I'm not in a network. It's not that being in a network is bad, but just take a look at people who are in a network, man. You see how much different their lives is than people who are not in a network. So it is. You be the judge for yourself. I've talked to a lot of people, and they're like, "Man, I had to get out of that." You know who gave me good? You know who gave me good advice about a network? Y'all like him, I think. His name is Tech Ninja. Yeah, shout out to Tech Ninja. I hit him up. I was like, "Yo," and I talked to Board at work too. I was like, "Yo, we chatting up in New York." I was like, "Yo, man, so what do you think about this network thing?" They're like, "Man, get out of that, dude. Do not mess with that." And I was like, "Boom, that's what it is." I mean, that was recently, but I thought they were in a network, and they were in a network as far as I knew. But Tech Ninja said he's out of a network. Board at Work says he's out of a network too, but he just might be big enough now to where he still goes to all the events. I don't know, but he goes to everything, man. He goes to all the events. But I know Tech Ninja is not in the network, at least because he told me, he said, "Man, it took me 2 years to get out of that network," and I was like, "Yo, I'm not joining the network." Content slavery. Technically, T said content slavery. Hey, that's what it is, man. Yeah, I appreciate it, Aussie Drama. I'll try to be as forthcoming as possible. Tech Right says, anyone who does it purely for monetary gain is nothing other than an Illuminati. You know, that word keeps coming up, you know. Yeah, LaShawn, Kevin is cool, man. Tech Ninja is cool, man. He keeps it 100. He from the Motor City, too. Can't do no word. Technically, T, man, he talking about content slavery. Oh, man. Golly, that's crazy, man. Yeah, Kev, man, that dude is cool, man. I kicked it with him in person, too, man. If only you guys could meet some of these people in person. Some people have said that about me. Like, man, I can't wait to meet you in person. And I'm thinking, yo, you're going to get the same thing, son. It's going to be the same thing, son. It's not going to be anything different. Like, I met up with TK in person. That fool is crazy. He crazy just like he's the way he is on video. This fool, man. He had me, man, he was telling me some story. How accurate it is, I don't know, but everybody starts with 100%. And he's just a fool, man. He had me laughing so hard. We walked around CES this year for a little while, man, and that fool had me, man, he had me laughing so hard. Shout out to TK, man. That fool is crazy. He is wild, man. He tried to censor himself a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But he was funny. I said, man, be yourself, man. You know, it doesn't matter what my beliefs and core values are. You be you, man. You know, you do you. And that goes to anybody, you know what I'm saying? Do you. Your core values are yours, and that's just what it is. And dude, Kevin 100. We hung out at the BlackBerry booth for a long time. We walked around for a long time. We hit the Sony booth. We did a whole bunch up there, man. The Huawei booth. We kicked it for a long time. He's crazy, man. So Tech Right said something. Alcatel 7 is looking good on Metro. Yeah, the Alcatel 7 is looking pretty hot, but I just can't do that processor. The 4, it's gonna be a battery champ. You know, it's gonna be a battery champ because it's got a MediaTek processor and it's got a 4,000 milliamp hour battery. That's gonna be a battery champ. It should be, but I don't know of any phones this can currently mess with the Moto E5 Plus, man. For that range of like those 6-inch screens and stuff like that, those 18 pound, that phone is, it's a battery boss. It's good. Sneezy Sauce 585R. What's up, Jay? These G7s I bought on Project 5 and it doesn't even support the bands for T-Mobile. Oh, I didn't know that. T, you gonna meet us one day, man. We're gonna see you at an event. T, where you at? North Carolina? Where you at? I'm always, man, I go on vacation every year in July, and I go to a bunch of different states. Like, I went to Michigan this year to see some of my peoples, and I was gonna see Donovan. I was gonna hook up with Donovan, but my wife's friend, we ended up not going because my wife's friend lives close to Donovan. So we ended up not going over to see her. So then I didn't get to see Donovan. I wanted to meet Donovan, the smartphone guy. You know who he is. Shout out to Donovan. I wanted to meet him in person and shoot a couple videos or whatever. But yeah, you were in Atlanta, dude. I was around the corner from you. Because on the way home, I swung over to go eat in Tennessee, and I called up George and was like, "Yo, let's hang out." Mobile Geese, you know who Mobile Geese is. Man, I could have hung out with you in Atlanta, man. I tell you what, I'm gonna make it a point next time I'm in that area, Tennessee, Atlanta. Atlanta was 2 hours from me from where I was at. We gonna hook up, get your camera ready. We gonna hang out, man. I'm gonna take you to lunch or whatever you want to do, and we're gonna shoot some videos and get a quick vlog or something going. To you hold me to that too. JD, use a fanny pack. Chris got jokes, but he clowning me over there. He clowning me. Now I'm from Jersey, but I live in Texas right now. To Aussie Drama. Man, Chris is clowning right now, man. He talking about, do I wear a fanny pack? Nah, man, I don't wear no fanny pack, man. Oh yeah, Paul Tech and Tech right there in Cali. Y'all way over there, man. I can't come over there yet. Somebody come to Cali. Oh man. No, I'm serious, man. I was just around your way, T. I was just around your way, man. I was over there eating with George, and I was 2 hours from you, man. So, and I was in Atlanta, hanging out with some people down there from ZTE, man. Last year, I believe. Could have hung out for real. We're gonna make that happen. You know what I'm saying? y'all guys is crazy, man. Oh my gosh, man. He said the fanny pack, man. He put me on blast. Fanny packs used to be hot, man. All right, don't sleep on fanny packs. Fanny packs is useful. You know what I'm saying? Because the way some of these young guys dress now, wearing dresses and stuff and skirts and wearing purses, I don't think you can clown the fanny pack. Some of these new millennials, man, they looking crazy right now, following Kanye West and all these clowns out here wearing dresses and wearing purses. So the fanny pack is looking pretty hot, right? I'll take a fanny pack over the style of today's generation any day. I ain't putting no skirt on or no long dress. It's not happening, man. It's not. No, it's going down. Skinny jeans. I don't do any of that stuff. Nah, man. But see, the thing is, today's generation is just a rerun from when I was young. Skinny jeans, bell bottoms, all of this stuff that's happening. It happened already, man. I already seen it happen, and it's just happening again. That's all it is. I don't rock with none of that stuff, though. I can't do it, man. Nah, it's not happening, man. Look, man, I think I've been on here for too long, man. I was only gonna hang out with y'all for just like a little bit, but I've been on here for like an hour and 30 minutes. My bad, man. But a video, I guess one of my videos just went live. It's the Asus Zenfone 5 versus the Xiaomi Mi A2. Yeah, that went live like a couple hours ago, I believe, or about an hour and a half ago. So, yeah, check that out. I appreciate you guys hanging out, man, and I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I'll try to do more live streams when I can. Man, I can't wear no skinny jeans, man. This is not happening, man. I would look so stupid when we were younger. Okay, before I get out of here, let me tell you something. Y'all call them skinny jeans, right? Reality, I was just skinnier when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? And the jeans, nobody wore baggy jeans. It just didn't really happen. You fast forward to the 80s, Levi's was hitting with the shell toes Adidas. We was rocking that. And the jeans didn't get baggier, but we used to wear a nice heavy starch crease. You know what I'm saying? And skinny jeans today is a fad. Even sagging jeans is a fad. But I think you better do some research on what a sagging jean means. For all you guys out there that like to show your underwear in line in front of me while I'm trying to order. Sagging jeans, taking that way to the hole to the left, man. Better find out what that means and pull your pants up and put a belt on, young buck. It's your man Jay. I'm about to get out of here. Yeah, I'm still using my nutsack. Yes. Now the nutsack. And before you crack the jokes, most men know what a nutsack is. It's a premium leather bag. It's like a suitcase type deal for your laptop and tablets and stuff. Yeah, I had a good time, man. Man, you guys are a lot of fun. It's like you're not even here in my office with me, but it's like y'all sitting right next to me kicking it, man. And that's what makes it so fun. I like to read through all the comments and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, just keep it 100, man. T, man, I'm going to come out to Atlanta and we're going to hang out and shoot some videos, bro. Because Atlanta is only a hop, skip, and a jump away from me anyway. So I might kick it on the weekend. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We'll figure something out. I'm out, y'all. I'm about to stop this live stream. Shout out to OBS for the live stream joint. Don't use any of the Hangout. Please stop using Hangouts for live stream, folks. It's so lame. Please don't. Please don't. Don't do it, man. It's your man Jay. I'm out, man.